My name is Caleb, and it's been 5 days since my most recent upload. Seriously though, I thought that time would be a lot shorter. Every 2 days, get these things cruising. Let's get moving here, buddy. You've been in the freezer for too long. Let's get you unthawed. Come on, move. Seriously though, I am finding myself struggling to upload. I am having more mental and physical blocks than I imagined having. But I had a breakthrough the other day. So I'm coming in hot, I'm coming in off the cuff. Here is why I'm struggling. Bro, I was down. I was in the dark, I was in the dumps, I was in the valley. Dude, I was in it. And I'm not there anymore. And I know that people are, as I know that even with what I have, there's someone looking up at me saying, I wish I was him. And I don't think that that's because I'm anything special. I just think that's what our brains do. That's what this content, the way that we view other people through media, it's what it does to us. So I'm struggling because I was struggling, and it's hard for me to speak from a little bit of a better place because I'm afraid of what the person who's struggling and how they will interpret and view me. I think that that's actually a very big responsibility to say they're going to help somebody through a hard situation. It's like, that's a big deal, and you can't just, well, if you follow my proven process, step 1, eat, step 2, sleep. It's like, I don't know what's going to help you. I can just share what's helped me, and I just hope that it helps you. I'm not a mental health expert. I am not a creative expert. I'm an expert in me and the journey that I've been on. I can show you what I've been through and the hurt that's happened to me, and I can show you how I've healed. But ultimately, if you walk away from that with something that I am not here to just raw, open chest heart surgery to share with you, that didn't come from me because that's not my intent. So if that's in your mind, that I didn't put it there. So perfection doesn't exist, right? So this perfect video, this perfect stuff doesn't exist, but there is a level of quality and of impact and conciseness that I do think I'm capable of. That is not perfection, but I do want to bring to these videos. Hope that made sense. Showing up to the table with anything less than that standard is difficult, but this is video 5, 6, dude. It's like, just move. So that's where we are. I have been working on this dude, rebuilding this man for about 4 years. It has been slow and steady actions. I've made tons of mistakes. I currently make a litany of mistakes. I've been working on rebuilding this dude for about 4 years now. Ever since like this big bottoming out of, from my perspective at the time, out of literally nowhere in like November 2019. Dude, I've been coming back up the mountain ever since. It's been a freaking ride. And most of it I've kept to myself. I've invited a few people in. My wife's been in there. My parents have been in there. One of my friends actually went on one of these journeys with me. What a good friend, man. Having good people around that have been in the dark and can help you out the other side is what I am here for. And I just hope that comes across. I'm afraid to share some of the more specific habits that I've taken on and kind of are the birthplace of a lot of the change in my life. Because it's a pretentious way to start a conversation, to tell someone that you wake up at 4:30 in the morning and then to say, well, I've been running and running has changed my life. It's like, dude, running has changed my life. Taking ownership over my time in the morning has changed my life. I wish it wasn't this elite, like your perception of that person wasn't what it immediately is. Dude, I was not that dude for 30 years. I gotta tell you, I am a night owl. I hate running. And then you find life from it. And then you find that you actually find the bottom, you actually hit the brick wall, and you say, I need to change. And that's when that advice finally, you finally like feel it. You've heard it all these years, but you finally are like, that's for me. At the same time, I would tell you, I am not a runner. And I am not a morning person. I am someone who runs, and I am someone who gets up in the morning. It's that simple. It is not this badge. It's not this coat. I don't have to go put it on. I just am. You just operate. You just do. it's not this basis of my being. These are things that serve my greater purpose, and that's why they happen. They don't happen because I am them. They happen because of who I want to be. There's a difference there, I think. Had some of these endorphins running through me the other morning, and I'm just like, dude, what am I still doing this for? And just getting like angry, mad at myself, maybe cursing a little bit. Oh, in my mind, in my head, just working through some of these thoughts, like as we're still working through self-talk, right? Can't be cursing at yourself. Love yourself. Be calm, be chill. Why are you still filtering? Why are you still holding back? Why are you putting a bottleneck? Why are you putting this filter that nobody asked for? No one's expecting. Why are you doing this to yourself? So we say, let the judgment reign. I can't control what you think about me. I can present an image, and based off of that very narrow perspective of this 16:9 frame, you will make calculations about my life that aren't true. It's the same way that I would yours. But this is where grace comes in, and where I don't hold you to this expectation that I've created in my mind. And I just hope that you can do that for me, and I hope I can teach you to do that, and hope we can invite this community around here where we do share through this weird box online, and we grow closer, and we calm down, and we find grace, and we reveal truth, and we just live life with hope. I didn't know I was going there, but that just kind of came out of me. This is a weird analogy. I sometimes imagine, now that I'm this giant peering back down on myself into the scale where giant me is looking down at ant-sized me, and I can just hear the little pipsqueak, this little voice of this ant-sized version of me, and how his language doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter what he's saying, doesn't matter what he's talking about. It's undistinguishable from any of the other ants. He sounds like all the rest of them, saying the same pipsqueak, nonsensical little noises. What this doesn't tell me is that my voice doesn't matter. It shows me that my voice matters immensely. The words that come out of my mouth matter so much. And then for me specifically, there is a lot of camera gear around here, and that's a lot of YouTube channels. You might think that mine's going to be centered around gear reviews, how stuff works. I don't give a crap about gear. Gear serves its purpose. Cameras are how I make a living, but cameras are not my living. They're a tool, and it's like my voice, what I want to talk about, what I'm here for, what I want to be about is about impact and life change. So it means that I've got to be at the center, and at the center I've got to tell a compelling story. I have to build compelling messages. I have to these life experiences that I have that feel unique and specific to me, I have to be able to share them in a way that's tangible, that you can implement into your life. And the only way to do that is to be messy, weird, awkward, and just share and just have at it. And then something gets refined over the next coming months and years, and it just takes time. I don't want to be an example of someone who's not completely on the other side of any of these journeys, mental, debt, physical. I have a long way to go down all of these roads, but I don't think I'm far enough up the hill. Here we go. This is it. This is what we spent this whole video for, to work through to this thought. I am still on the way up out of the hole, and there's this part of me telling me that from my perspective, I'm still in this hole. I'm not yet ready to reach down and help that dude further down than me. It's like, bro, you're not even out of this hole yet. You can't help somebody. That's the thought in my head. I'm getting chills just reciting that, because it's not true. It's not true. And I can help someone beneath me. You do have to be careful with how you do that. I think it's a very delicate balance of how you help from the position that you're in, and keep pointing people to people beyond you, saying, dude, but I'm looking at that dude. I'm looking at, dude, we can get over this thing. Come on, dude, let's go. It's this different perspective of help. And I have to be able to walk that line, find that line, and make sure that I don't want to lead people astray. So I hope this is helpful, guys. Let's comment down below. Let's reach out to me. I have Instagram. Find my email. Let's stop living in fear.